Welcome back to Off-Grid Rotor and Wrench. Thanks for watching. If you're new here, do us a favor. If you like what we're doing, go ahead and please like, comment, and subscribe down below. What we're doing this week is rebar. We're starting to put it together, so check it out. I've started laying it out here. I got these pieces. What we're gonna do is we're gonna lay them out on 16 inches on center. We're gonna have one that goes all the way around the bottom here, and then one that goes at the top, and then a whole mat of 16 by 16 on centers. As you can see here, these are all going to connect down to the bottom. So this thing bends down, then we'll make that attachment. We're going to lift that bottom piece 3 inches off the ground. We're also going to lift these 3 inches off the ground, but we're going to use it the way it is right now to tie everything together. And then once we tie it all together, then we can put the blocks under it and make sure it's in the right position, because the bottom bar has to be off 3 inches. Same with this bar out here. So we'll get little blocks and block it up so that so one of the big things that you want to do, it's kind of like plywood or drywall, you don't want your seams lining up. Okay, so see how I'm going back and forth, and then I'll cut in another piece, and that'll be the shorter piece. So I'm putting longer ones, full pieces, so I don't have to cut them. Then what I'll do is I'll bend this piece, cut it to length, and then do it alternating. That way, if you had a cut, and you just made them all on one side, you just have this area that would just be thicker, and chances of failing, at least this would give us a little bit more, you know, it wouldn't fail anyways, but this would kind of distribute the load better. So that's why we're doing that. And also the other thing you need to do is make sure you at least overlap it 40 times the diameter. So this is 1/2 inch diameter. 40 times that is 20 inches. So everywhere they overlap, you know, end to end, you want to go past each other 20 inches on this particular stuff. All right, let's get back to work.
Hands off.
My hands are gloves.
Your hands is gloves. Shit.
You only have them girly hands?
Hey, well, I'm saying protect your hands from all that steel, whatever that is.
It's steel.
Huh?
It is steel.
Yeah. Hands smell like a penny and shit.
All right, so I just constantly checking that we're 16 inches on center. So because I'm skipping one, it's 32, 32. I don't know if you guys know, but on these tapes always, the reds are your 16 inches on center. So I can just put this thing here, boom. Actually, you could even go here, and it'll be every single one of those will land on a red. Boom, 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 boom. Well, these don't. But I have to move that one over a little bit, and now it's right on. So just a little thing to make it easy for you. You don't even have to think about the measurements. Just look at the red. It's also another good idea too, is never just keep going off the same piece. Like the next piece next to it, go back as far as you can, or at least 4 foot, latch it on there. And that way over time it doesn't grow on you or shrink on you. And I just do it randomly just to make sure we're all good. All right, let's keep going.
Here, pass it.
Huh?
Pass it. Pass it, Benton. Hey now.
Don't fuck up my other one.
Oh, you ain't gonna hold it?
Come on.
Oh, wow. Oh, no.
Well, that's my wife for you, putting a 2 on a 10. Here Karima is bending it herself. She's trying to do it herself. It wasn't that hard with this cool little tool that we bought. It made everything look nice. We got on an offer up for a few $100. Saved the day.
I did that, y'all. I did that. That was all me.
So not only did it bend it, but it also cut it. So man, it really saved us a ton of time. Now here I am tying the rebar. Now you can see here I'm tying the seams that were overlapped. So we tied all the seams first, then we set everything in the right, middle, left to right, forward, back. And then after we did that, then we started tying the grid. And the grid we did every other one. You know, we'd do 2 and then the middle one, then 2 left and right, and then the middle one, then 2, and then we kept that little checker pattern going throughout. Worked out pretty nice. It was a lot more work than I thought. We really thought it would take maybe a weekend. This turned into at least 4 days of work. We ran out of rebar. It was a lot of work. Okay, so this is the last little bit. If you can see that board right there, I cut a notch in it. Not that one, the other one up on the form board. Cut a notch in it, and that was to set the height. So you can see there, that board's touching the top of that rebar, and I wanted the rebar to be at the top third of the top of the surface of the final surface. So I used that board to set that height, and then I tied the bottom ones, and then I put bricks and stuff that I cut to size that hold up the bottom rebar. Did that all the way around, and that's it. That's how we did it. That's we're ready for concrete. Stay tuned next week. It's a crazy story of us doing this concrete. We've never done anything this big. It's a great story. Check it out next week. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.